So, if you're like me, you learn how to do that from YouTube, among various other things, like changing a tire, making a peanut butter jelly sandwich, how to tie a tie, you know, everything. So, today, I'm going to teach you how to swing a golf club, and my name is Aidan Thompson. Now, let's get started. So, before I actually teach you how to swing a golf club, let's dive into our golf bag. So, first of all, in one of the compartments, you're going to want to have tees. You're going to need tees when you set up at every tee box to tee off with your driver, which I'll get into that club later. And then you have a compartment for your favorite beverage, you know, whatever you like to drink while you're golfing. And then the rest of the compartments here hold balls. And one compartment will hold the glove, which I am wearing right now. Now, let's delve into the clubs. First, we're going to start with the putter. Now, putter is self-explanatory. If you ever played mini golf, you know what a putter is. You know how to use it. You know, you just want to put it right here. And you're going to use this when you get onto the green to try and get your ball into the hole, you know? So you're going to slightly just swing it back and forth and go like that. The next clubs we have are the irons. Now, the lower the iron number is, the farther the distance it goes. Each of the clubs has a different launch angle that helps the ball travel, depending on what club you use. If you were to use a 5-iron, that ball would sail 150 to 160. But if you were to use an 8-iron with the same power, it wouldn't sail that far because it has a different launch angle. Now, lastly, we're going to get into the big boy driver. Now, one of my favorite clubs because just the pure sound that it makes. Now, this is what you only want to use this when you're going up the tee off at a new tee box. And this is used for when you want to hit it, you know, 350 to 400 yards and set yourself up on the fairway for a nice chip. You know, that's when you get into the pitching wedge. You know, you're on the fairway and you're just, you know, you're getting close to where the hole is, you know, where you want to get the ball in. And the pitching wedge is angled a lot differently than the rest of the clubs because it's meant to just quickly, a little bit of power, just to jab it, to let it fly up into the air and chip it onto the green. Now, we're going to show you how to hold the club. So if you want to get technical with the driver, mine is a 10-degree loft, which means it has a bigger club head and the ball will travel less far as opposed to a driver that has a 9-degree or an 8-degree loft. Now that's not important right now. I'm going to teach you how to hold the golf club and how to stand. So first off, you want to stand in a neutral position. You want to have your legs shoulder width apart and your knees slightly bent to get a little curve. Then you want to place the club down. You're going to use your left hand, place it right here, and then use your right hand, place it there too. And now, when you swing, you only want to move your core. You don't want to move your whole body, because that'll make the ball go different trajectories and not where you want it to go. And when you start to swing, you want to keep this arm as straight as possible, because that's where you're aiming to hit the ball. Now, if this arm is bent like this, ball's going to go 50 yards that way, and you don't want that. So you want to keep a nice, steady stance, bend your knees a little bit. You also, when you're hitting the ball, you never want to move your head. Your head always stays on the ball and the club. Yeah, after you hit it, you know, watch your ball soar. But when you're hitting it, do not move your head. You have to be in the zone. So for a small practice swing, it'll look like this. You get your knees slightly bent, keep your arms straight, both your arms right here, and go slowly back like that. And then you'll release it and swing. So now we showed you how to swing. Now let's get into actually what it looks like. Now, I did change my driver to a lower loft so the ball goes farther. Now before you start, you want to get your tee. And you're going to want to use the ball and, you know, place the tee wherever your heart desires. You know, you can leave it up to being high, short, small, whatever you want. Whatever you're comfortable with. So you tee it up right there. That's a little high, but that's okay. Now to get into the stance again, you want your legs shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, left hand right here first, and then the right hand, and then just the swinging motion. Only moving your core, not turning your whole body. Now when you put all of those things together, this is what should happen. You see? That's how it's done. So now, after my buddy T-Mac has seen the video, he's going to showcase his skills in what I taught him on how to swing a golf club. Now, T-Mac, if you will, go ahead. Now, you see, he has the tee like I taught you. He's going to put it down at wherever his heart desires. places the ball, puts his hands on his driver, and gets ready for a few practice swings. Now you see his knees are slightly bent, and he's ready to hit. And now, it's gone. At the end of the day, that is how you swing a golf club. I hope that you all learned something. And once again, my name is Aidan Thompson, and this is a tutorial on how to swing a golf club. Thank you, and have a good evening.